time is the soul of this world. No man is free who cannot control himself. Reason is immortal, all else mortal. Thy foolish passions, learn thou to subdue them. Anger begins in folly and ends in repentance. Even as truth does error have its lovers. Above the cloud, with its shadow, is the star with its light. Above all things, reverence thyself. Do not go to bed until you have gone over the day 3 times in your mind. What wrong did I do? What good did I accomplish? What did I forget to do? It is difficult to walk at one and the same time many paths of life. Friends are as companions on a journey. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by silence. Choose rather to be strong of soul than strong of body. Educate the children, and it won't be necessary to punish the men. Above all things, respect yourself. Wisdom thoroughly learned will never be forgotten. Don't try to cover your mistakes with false words. Rather, correct your mistakes with examination. Sobriety is the strength of the soul, for it preserves its reasons unclouded by passion. As soon as laws are necessary for men, they are no longer fit for freedom. Silence is better than unmeaning words. Concern should not drive us into action and not into depression. Rest satisfied with doing well, and leave others to talk of you as they please. Let no one pursue you by word or deed to do or say whatever is not best for you. The oldest, shortest words, yes and no, are those which require the most thought. We ought so to behave to one another as to avoid making enemies of our friends, and at the same time to make friends of our enemies. Choose always the way that seems the best. However rough it may be, custom will soon render it easy and agreeable. Most men and women by birth or nature lack the means to advance in wealth and power, but all have the ability to advance in knowledge. Learn silence with the quiet serenity of a meditative mind. Listen, observe, transcribe and transform. Do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in a few. Number was the substance of all things. Geometry is knowledge of the internally existent. There is geometry in hewing of the strings. There is music in the spacing of the spheres. Salt is born of the purest parents, the sun and the sea. The experience of life in a finite, limited body is specially for the purpose of discovering and manifesting supernatural existence. The soul of man is divided into three parts: intelligence, reason, and passion. Intelligence and passion are possessed by other animals, but reason by man alone. The highest goal of music is to connect one's soul to their divine nature, not entertainment. Learn to be silent. Let your quiet mind listen and observe. We come from God, as the tree from the root and the stream from the spring. That's why we should always be in contact with Him, as the trunk from the root, because the stream dries up when it is separated from the spring, and the tree dies when it's uprooted. In anger, we should refrain both from speech and action. If you have a wounded heart, touch it as little as you would an injured eye. There are only two remedies for the suffering of the soul: hope and patience. If you're asked, what is the silence? Respond, it is the first stone of the wisdom's temple. Hate and fear breed a poison in the blood, which if continued affects eyes, ears, nose, and the organs of digestion. Therefore it is not wise to hear and remember the unkind things others might say about you. A man is never as big as when he is on his knees to help a child. Love that shines from within cannot be darkened by obstacles of the world of consequences. The wise man should be prepared for everything that does not lie within his control. Lust weakens both body and mind. Evolution is the law of life. Number is the law of the universe. Unity is the law of God. Friendship is one soul in two bodies. Practice justice in word and deed, and do not get in the habit of acting thoughtlessly about anything. Declining from the public ways, walk in the unfrequent paths. Animals share with us the privilege of having a soul. Better be mute than dispute with the ignorant. A thought is an idea in transit. Write in sand the flaws of your friend. Wealth is a weak anchor, and glory cannot support a man. This is the law of God. None but God is wise. Consider before acting. To avoid foolishness, it is the worthless man who speaks and acts thoughtlessly. Respect yourself, the rest will follow. It is only necessary to make war with 5 things: with the maladies of the body, the ignorances of the mind, with the passions of the body, with the seditions of the city, and the discords of families. Do not even think of doing what ought not to be done. Thank you so much for watching until the end. And if there's any more code you would like to add, please leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to join our big family, so you won't miss out on any notes of codes. To share it to your friends so they can use the knowledge too. And until the next time, stay in knowledge mode.